7 News Alert, police chasing this stolen taxi cab as we speak.
Ralph Rayburn over the scene in Skyforce HD. Ralph, what is up?
We've seen some crazy driving in South Florida, but this guy in the taxi cab right now is going to be up at the top of the list. He is northbound on the turnpike. We just passed Okeechobee Road. Sweetwater police spotted this vehicle. It was stolen. It was reported stolen earlier today. They started to follow the vehicle, and it came northbound on the turnpike at a very, very high rate of speed. Just a short time ago, it actually spun out in the middle of the roadway here northbound, was struck by a police car that tried to do a tip drill to disable it, and it was able to survive that tip drill and is now continuing to go northbound on the turnpike here. We're doing 113 miles an hour as we follow this vehicle as it zips past traffic. He's been using the breakdown lanes on the inside lane of the turnpike as he continues to go northbound. We're coming up on the curve of the turnpike, and I'm just going to spot my GPS here for a second, and I'm seeing that we're just passing 107th Avenue, and we're starting to make that big sweeping turn that comes east on the turnpike as he goes into the breakdown lane on the right-hand side. We have Sweetwater police, undercover officers, and people, folks from the Doral Police Department here that have joined in this chase. It was on the turnpike. The driver of the cab here got off and was on 58th Street, went east to 114th Avenue, north to 74th Street, and then back westbound, got onto the turnpike, and then continued northbound. When this is over, we will have video for you of the spin out on the roadway here on the turnpike going northbound as he continues now northbound. I'm going to look back at the GPS one more time here and tell you that we're coming up to the intersection north of 100. They're just missing a vehicle. Wow. 183rd Street, the intersection of 183rd, I-75, and the turnpike. We're going to see, let's see, we'll bring the camera back out here and just show you where he is here. We can go, he can take 75 northbound. It looks like he might end up on 75 northbound, and that's what he's going to do here. He's on the flyover here. We are advising the Miramar Police Department and the Pines Police Department that this vehicle, they've given the description out of the driver as he continues to swerve in and out of traffic here going northbound. Here he's going to run into slower moving traffic here. Very dangerous situation, obviously. And again, we want to advise everybody that we are showing this live, and what you see here is what you see. So if this is something that you don't think is appropriate, then might be time to seek an alternate viewing choice for the next few minutes. But in the meantime, the vehicle now in the 6 lanes that go, 5 or 6 lanes that go northbound. Police officers, as we said earlier, are in pursuit of this yellow taxi cab. It was reported stolen out of the area of Sweetwater earlier today. It was spotted by Sweetwater police. They followed the vehicle. They've been waiting for the police department's aviation unit to get up, launching from either Opelika, and now we're hearing that they notified the Broward Sheriff's Office also, so they may have an aviation unit that may be responding up here. But there are a number of police officers. Okay, we're getting off at Miramar Parkway, I'm being told by my pilot, Joe Mancino, and he's going to be going around a lot of slower vehicles.
Well, now he's going to be running into some traffic in Miramar Parkway, isn't he, Ralph? He's going to have to be forced to slow down a little bit. Very, very dangerous. You're right. You're correct, Beth. And we've seen our fair share of not crashes, of chases, but this guy is really going fast. It's been a while since we've seen someone go this fast.
Yeah, he's flying, and it looks like he's not going to stop until he either gets involved in an accident here as he turns to go eastbound on Miramar Parkway here, east of the turnpike now. And we're going to be running into much slower traffic here because there's a heavy buildup. We have stoplights up here. Let's see what happens with this stoplight. Well, right now he's catching the green light on at this intersection right here.
Once you get up there, you've got a commercial area and residential.
Underneath this, Joe. Yeah, he's going into a residential neighborhood here.
Well, maybe he's heading to someone's house. He's got a destination in mind, it appears, if he got off. I mean, because that could have been a bad move with all that traffic.
Right.
Well, once you get
he's going into the area of gated communities off 149th Street, just south of Miramar Parkway. And as you see, let's see where he's going to end up here.
that area there, you're talking about cul-de-sacs and tract housing and all those.
Yeah, it's a dead end. Or my pilot's telling me that up ahead, it's not. Well, it's not a dead end, but there's not going to be he's not going to have too many options here. If he makes a right turn, I'm being told it'll be his only way out of here. Otherwise, he's going to be in a bad way. As you see him cross the double line there, this guy is obviously.
And he's still flying through this residential neighborhood.
Yeah, you're correct about that.
And again, to set the stage for folks at home, just to bring them up to date who tuned in, this is now Miramar. He jumped off of 75 on the Miramar Parkway and now heading into one of these residential communities there in the heart of Miramar.
Right, now you can see he's going through a gated community.
Blowing
he's
right
there,
past the guard gate.
Right, trying to get him to stop. Broke took the gate out.
The gate.
Right, now he's coming back out.
Well, he obviously figured out he didn't have many options
on that same road. Now, if the police have been able to keep up with him and know where he is, and if anybody back there at the station wants to clue them in that we're directly overhead, that he's got police coming straight at him right now. And there's a police officer right there. You see him, he's going to be backing up, and now another police car there. He just went by it going the other direction, so he is northbound, Belkey's and Craig. And
so you're saying that the officers are coming in his direction. They're coming at him, and he's still just blowing right past them.
But he's heading back toward the Parkway.
Right, he did hit that cul-de-sac we were talking about, made a U-turn. We got 3 police cars up ahead here that he's going to have some difficulty with. Let's see what they do here. How are we on fuel, Joe? Okay.
He either knows exactly where he's going and he's trying to, he knows these roads and is trying to get away from police, or if not.
Or didn't and figured I got to turn around.
Or just figured I better make a quick U-turn here because I'm stuck at a guard gate here. And that guard is still like, huh?
All right, Miramar Parkway, right. The guard's got a story to tell right there. Now he's turning back onto Miramar Parkway, eastbound from that roughly 149th Street address that we gave you there. Continuing eastbound. And just, I don't know, he's...
So we're back on Miramar now, right, Ralph?
Yeah, we are. We're on Miramar Parkway.
So he's on Miramar Parkway, okay. But he's just squeezing through cars and just being downright absolutely reckless. I'm surprised we haven't seen more crashes.
Well, thank goodness for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm sure there are a couple of fender benders that are going to be reported in relationship to this pursuit here. Again, police officers keeping their distance. There's nobody. I'm looking out my window right now, and I would say that at least a good quarter of a mile back, that's where they are. Joe, are there any aviation units up yet? No, we haven't heard anything from the police from the aviation units, helicopters that would normally be up here. But he's continuing eastbound. Let's see. We're coming up to Flamingo Road, so that's give you a landmark to let you know where he's headed. Again, I'm going to give you our speed right now is 88 miles an hour, obviously much faster than the speed limit down there on Miramar Parkway. As we come to this intersection, let's see what happens here as he tries to go. You can see a vehicle, that little Volkswagen Beetle, moving out of the way as he comes up to the intersection here. Let me zoom out just enough to show you there's it.
Oh boy.
Okay, so now we're coming up to Flamingo.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah, right.
This is where it gets scary. Just cuts people off and
almost hits the truck there. Yeah.
Wow. Wow, that is where it gets scary, when he gets sort of blocked into traffic and then he just makes these crazy turns and crazy moves, and people around him are just left scratching their heads wondering what is going on. Now he's pulling off the side of the road.
He's slowing down. He's crossed the roadway now. This is just north of the turnpike.
He's going opposite traffic.
On Flamingo Road. Yeah. Yeah, he's in a shopping center. He's also being followed now by this vehicle. I don't know if this vehicle's involved, if it's an undercover officer or what it is. We've got Highway Patrol coming up in here behind him. There's a Highway Patrol officer's vehicle. All right, let's see what happens.
And he's slowing down. It appears that he's slowing down.
There.
This is going to be over here pretty quick. The guy's getting ready to bail.
Oh my goodness, he's jumping and running.
There he goes.
All right.
On the run, being chased by the police officer.
It's the park and ditch.
Right. Well, let's see how fast he goes and how far. He's done.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's pretty much done.
If you've got half a brain there, guy, just stop right there. Okay, maybe he doesn't have the half a brain.
He's trying to, okay.
And there we go.
And here we go, and it's done.
So it looks like we've got the Highway Patrol officers who helped collar this guy, not off of Flamingo Road, where he ditched the vehicle. He made a run for it on foot. Highway Patrol, another agency involved in unmarked unit.
Looks like perhaps an undercover unit
might have been BSO. Who helped join in to collar this guy.
At one point we had Sweetwater, Doral, Miramar, several departments chasing him during this chase. It's been going on now for what? Maybe 20? We've had it on for about 15 minutes?
We've had it on for a good 15 minutes or so.
Listen, you guys, we're gonna contact our desk and let them know exactly where this bailout is. It's behind a shopping center here, right off of Flamingo Road, just to the south. It's in the back. Gonna bring the camera back out. We have about 2.5 minutes before we absolutely have to get fuel. You can see all the police officers here, agencies from Dade and Broward County, Sweetwater. We had Doral units here, undercover officers. We actually had police officers on their way home from work and on their way to work that joined in this pursuit, took an FHP officer about a good 50-yard dash along with the assistance of this unmarked vehicle here to take the subject in custody. He was wanted, I guess he's wanted for driving a stolen vehicle and fleeing the police. So that's what we've got for you here in Skyforce HD. I'm sorry, but we do have to get out of here.
We understand. Ralph Rayburn, great hustle as always, bringing us the only pictures in South Florida of this chase as it unfolded on the Turnpike on 75, ultimately just off of Flamingo Road there.
And Miramar Parkway.
Yeah, and they finally got this guy.
And we're in a parking lot, and again, Doral, Sweetwater Police, Miami-Dade units, Broward County units, FHP, and an unmarked vehicle all pitching in to help bring this man out of the car, under control, under arrest, because he was really a hazard on the roadways for quite a while. Thank you, Ralph, for keeping us abreast on the situation. And of course, we will definitely have the very latest on this on 7 News at 6:30. For now, that's going to do it for us at 6. I'm Balkis Nuray.
I'm Craig Stevens. Stay tuned. The news